America, the Edomites of this place, the elite, have done to the children of Israel. Okay, they raped us, they robbed us, they spoiled us as a nation. When you have Judah, Benjamin, Levi ruling in the dark ages in Europe, what Esau did? He came out the caves, toppled them, ambushed them, and put them in subjection. And then the northern kingdom that didn't have a clue of what was going on, they came over here understanding who we were and put our asses in slavery as well. You know? And then all the things they've done to the other nations. What Esau has done to the world, man. Okay, all the violence, all the pollution, physically and spiritually. Okay? That's why the Lord is bringing the spirits of these other nations, man. He's having Esau piss him off. And these other nations don't know what they're doing it for. Okay, they don't really understand the will of Yahweh Shai. But the Lord's still putting that spirit on them to come against America. And they're all going to send the aim, the crosshairs on this place to burn it with nuclear fire, which is the second death, which is the lake of fire, the second death. You know, all their ICBMs, man, whether they're nuclear, whether they're just incendiary, whether they have bio weapons in them, the majority of them are going to be shot here. So I correct myself, the majority of them are going to be shot here. Because they all got conflicts amongst each other as well. Just like Russia is going to get involved against Europe. America's going to shoot missiles back. Okay, so not all these ICBMs are just in America.
They have that mutually assured destruction. Yeah. Everybody's got, all these major countries have nuclear capability. So that, if one goes off, it's going to be targets getting hit everywhere. Everybody's going to get hit, one way or another. That's the judgment of Yahweh outside.
That's right.
Because it's coming to the time when these nations are going to be judged. Because it wasn't just Esau. All these nations had a hand in doing what they did. Man, we're being sold all throughout the four corners of the earth. Esau just did the front work. It says, verse 30, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord, power of hosts, Yahweh Shai. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. Alright? Because America's super proud against Yahweh Shai. Creating all these gay rights laws, going around telling these other countries that you need to be doing these things too, humanitarian laws or whatever.
But Esau is the most humanitarian. Here it is, he has people within his own country starving, homeless, and straight sheer poverty. But he wants to go worry about some other countries. Here it is, they're bringing humanitarian aid, so-called humanitarian aid to other countries. Then you got Jake here, fucking crackdowns, living on the streets. Esau's the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world, man.
Neither can we be at homes. That's why you have that saying, why can't America just stay in America? Why does it gotta always be out fucking with somebody else, man? That's why there's a North Korea and a South Korea.
That took place in the 50s, man. Where his bitch ass went down there and divided it, man. They're the same people when they're fucking because of their allegiances. Look at Jake. They're the same people. These other countries, they missed Jake. He separated them, gave them some bugged down fucking politics. There's all these gangs and shit set up by the elite, man. Here it is, they started off as so-called like the Crips, right? Which stands for Community Preserving Progress, right? They started off as something that to help so-called African Americans them up inwardly. So now they're killing their own people, man. You know? Or however other groups, man. You have the Vice Lords, the Land Kings, Young Lords. They all started off as a civil rights movement. But then Esau set up an agent and turned them into a gang, into a criminal organization. And that's what we're saying. He's doing the same thing to these other countries, man. Look at Pakistan, Afghanistan. Those are evil. They're the same people. But they're all fucking against each other. It's the same damn thing, man. This guy's the devil. And history proves it. Brother mentioned Korea. You went in there in the 50s, man. And you divided them. I forget what it was about, but you divided them, man. The same people, the same woman.
Verse 32, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his city, and it shall devour all round about.
Who's the most proud are you, Edomites, man? And the Lord already has prophets to set up to work. He's going to bring fire upon you, man. You get Obadiah. He started
Obadiah 1:1, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, power concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor of the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, that thou that dwellest in the clefts of a rock.
And that's another way how we know Esau is today. Other than Genesis 25, where it talks about his physical appearance. But you got Edomites that look like Jacob, you know? You got Edomites that look like fucking Moab, man. If you understand history, Genghis Khan was an Edomite, man. He wasn't a fucking old type. He was an Edomite. That's how you got the Mongolian people today. A lot of them got like red hair because of that mixing, you know, that blood. You know. But that's how we know Esau is today. That's a characteristic of how they like to live. And you look at all these buildings, it's all stone. Even though the ground we walk on, it's not dirt, man, it's fucking stone. And it's bad for you, man, but this is the way they like to live. The way they like to live.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring thee down to the ground?
And their habitation is not, man. The scriptures, the law of the Israelites was we couldn't build beyond, I think, 2 or 3 stories. But here it is, you got Edomites with law firms and different buildings. You look in New York, they got buildings with like 80 floors, man, 70 floors. You know, which is contrary to Yahweh Shem. Who said, the sword who shall bring me down to the ground? It's a so-called white man. He believes that nobody can stop him. He believes he's never going to be taken out of power. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to take him out of power. And he's going to destroy him. He's going to set fire upon his cities. The chariots of Israel are going to cut him with shoelaces. That's prophecy. That's what we believe in.
Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, as though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle. The mascot of Esau in general is the eagle. That's why going back to ancient Idumea, they had the eagle as a wonder, as an emblem, a crest of their civilization. There was Edom, ancient Idumea. You had Macedonia, Greece. You had Rome. Okay. You have America. You have Russia. You have France. You have Germany. They all use the eagle as a representation temptation himself. Because when it comes to predatory life, the eagle is damn near the most dominant creature. You'll see the eagle ride over the sea and swoop down and grab big ass fish out of the water. And you'll see eagles fly around the mountains and just for fun grab deers and goats and throw them off the hills to show its dominance, to show its power. And Esau, if you come against Esau, man, he'll send his eagles over you and just drop fucking bombs on you to show his dominance. So though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, man,
then will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh.
and though he set his nest among the stars, these space stations, satellites, which are actually weapons. From the moment he went up there, that's the moment he started to decline. Because it was like the late 60s, early 70s. When they started getting all those so-called space voyages. But during those times, Uncle Ben was on the scene. Started bringing to us the Israelites. To our conquerors. So from that moment, you as a nation, the Edomites, the so-called white people, started to decline in your power. You went to Vietnam, Russia sent it to you out there. Russia went into Russia went into the mountains right there by the Black Sea. They got fucked up out there. You know, showing you that your time to rule is coming to an end. Like he tells you in Job. Okay, that he has a line that he cannot pass. There's a certain time, a moment, in which this man is going to fall. There's an actual time.
Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of its months are with thee.
His days are determined, and the number of his months are with Yahweh. There's 52 months in a year, right? The Lord has a certain amount of months, a certain amount of years, in which he's going to rule the earth. That's not that you right there. It's all 6 months. Yeah, he does. It's all around to He's all 6 months right now. But what he does not know is that he's looking at his future. His future oppression.
It was part of prophecy that Esau would get his presence. Because it said in the scriptures that he would break the yoke. And that he would get the dominion.
Like also the scripture says, they're inward gods.
Well, that's why he's got all these dumps and spirits. You know. He thought he's gonna be able to escape them. You know.
But it's not gonna work. Okay, according to Amos, 9th chapter, I believe it's Amos who's right. It says that the Lord sent his men down there and bring you out of those bunkers. Bring you about those bunkers to put you in slavery. And that's for the elite. All these regular Edomites out here, they're gonna eat missiles. They're gonna eat pure milk.
Esau knows nuclear war is never. It's gonna happen. That's why he's got all these different bunkers set up. You know, it's for the
I heard stories about how these nations wanted to shoot each other back in the 80s, man. And they actually pushed buttons, but the angels intervened and turned off the sun.
the Cuban nuclear crisis.
Yeah. I think that was the time.
Yeah. And everybody was on. Everybody was
That
afraid.
was Cold War time.
Yeah, everybody was afraid that it would be a nuclear holocaust. military.
Yeah.
Which that's gonna come. You people are none the wiser, man. You have no idea what's getting ready to happen. Esau got all these spirits out here. Meanwhile, these other nations are over here ready to bomb the shit out this place, man. All these nations, their eyes are set upon America.
That's right.
That's why it says in the scripture that, you know, all the archers, everybody that's been focusing upon this list. Right? Because America has been the number one driving force that has been pushing all these different policies on these nations. Right? Forcing everybody to come up underneath America, man. You know? And then you got the EU, the European countries, okay? They see that they're all getting weak, but America's still pushing as if America's still the top shit on the earth, man. So the European countries are like, whoa, what are you doing, man? You're gonna get us all killed. That's why, you know, it talks about the beast hating the war. That's why the European countries are gonna shoot missiles at this place too.
Who's behind the scene pulling on the streets are the elite, which are Amalekites, so-called Jews. You know, which America takes all its orders from so-called Jews. And the scriptures say that the least of the flock shall draw them out. Draw all these nations into world war, man. You know? It's about to go down, man. You know, we're gonna keep saying that until it happens. Until we say, "We told you so."
Hey, that's how we're gonna be justified. That's why you have to stay in this thing and endure to the end, so that when it goes down, you know, oh, nobody could be like, oh, but you left 5 years ago, or, you know, like, hey, but you stopped. Like, I thought you switched up then. Now all of a sudden you want to jump back in and act like you never switched up in the first place. You know?
Yeah, how are you gonna return to the world that you were cursing out? Here it is, you came into the Jews, started cursing out your family, all your friends, cursing out the world. Then you fall back into the world. Everybody's like, get the fuck out of here, you bug out. I remember what you were saying. What the fuck you mean you love me now?
That's why I say you be justified by your saying.
Hey man, we're dead to the world, man. Okay? Yeah, we still have our families that we love and we care about. You might be in a relationship with your family that other brothers are not with their family. You know, you might have a brother that came with the truth and actually was wise to keep his mouth shut. And he still has all his family intact. You got some brothers that don't. You know? So there's nothing wrong with you being, you know, so you still having your family and things of that nature. You know, but some brothers are literally dead to the world, to their families. And even so, that's not wrong. You know, that's just part of their wrong. But real quick, this is Matthew 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Like the mother was talking about, returning that. Not going back into the world, because if you remain in this truth, the Lord is not a man that he should lie. He's going to save you, man. The Lord didn't want you in this truth. He'll get rid of your ass, man, like he did everybody else. Okay? That's the reason why you're still in this truth, because the Lord still has mercy on you. If you want, all you gotta do when you're in your sleep program, like the scripture says, and you wake up and say, man, I'm not going out tonight, man. I'm staying home with my wife.
And you could literally.
That actually happened to characters. It's lucky that actually happened to certain men. You know, when they just bug out and they just show their face over again. A couple months later, they're talking shit, you see them, the earth is flat.
There's Ecclesiasticus 4 and 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Well, and it's an endurance race. You know, it's the thing. That's why I talk about patience, because, you know, well, you know, that's why it talks about being chastised whereof all are partakers. You know, everybody's going through stuff in this world. Even these people are catching hell, man. Okay, but see, where it differs with us is the reasons, you know, and we're not perfect. Sometimes we you know, think happen to us, but we get people looking at us funny or talk shit to us, or things happen to us because of what we believe. And that's where it differs. And not only that, but also because there's coming a time when we're gonna get singled out, where it's gonna be a test to see if you believe, right? Because people are gonna be coming against you. They're gonna come against us hard, man. Esau's gonna come against us, and we're gonna have to stand bold. That's what it means when it talks about those that stood stiffly for the Lord. Meaning that they endured all this time until, like, the big, which the heat's just gonna keep cranking up, man.
You got fish that's in the street. But see, these people, man, they're gonna get judged. We understand, we go through things like the brother was saying, things happen to us. But we understand it, man. We understand the scriptures where when things happen to us, it's just part of the movie, man. It's just part of the movie. When you watch a movie, there's always scenes where even though it's the main character, even though it's the superhero, he goes through. Superman, all these characters, they went. Watch that Superman movie. That Superman movie was wrong. The guy with kryptonite, he was getting blood. But then he bounced back.
Isaiah 32:9, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, and you careless women. For the vengeance shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your boys. They shall lament for the teeth, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. So when this thing goes down, these women are going to be having it the worst because they've been having the most fun.
And we're prophesying. So we're telling you this is going to happen, man. You're going to tremble, you're going to be afraid. When the vengeance shall fail, you're going to be out here smelling like death, looking like death. If the Lord is not giving you. Because there is a elect amongst the wicked as well. The elect is the whole 1/3 of the nation. There's going to be some women that are they're getting by. But for the majority of the women, especially Israelite women, you're going to be out here catching pure smoke. You're going to be smelling like smoke. You're just going to get put to death. You're getting stomped out, raped, starving.
Hey, remember the Lord bringing this fury, man.
This is the Lord's kingdom.
Time of the Lord, right?
When the chariots come, only dust and smell of smoke.
It says he shall utterly beat to powder them in his presence. If the Lord ain't got an eye out for you for good, then my cyclops, you're doing destroy.
And that's why, hey, you see, the apostles, they say take heed. Because a lot of you Israelites don't take this seriously. A lot of you Israelites out there, you really don't take this seriously. And Yahweh Shemi Awashai is looking for, true worship, true believers. If you just take this thing and you have a whatever type of spirit about it, that's not good.
And that's the way the majority of these women are, man. It's just whatever. The best mind. They're done. She's gonna know it after death by pain, just like 2 lyrics in the bank. They're gonna know it after death by pain.
It is clear to see, you can clearly see this place is tanking, man.
Oh, she's done. It's done.
It's that this place is tanking. America's a sinking ship, man. And the leaders of this place are doing nothing but drilling more holes in the boat. They ain't trying to patch nothing up. Like all the shit that you see that goes on, all these fucking politicians are millionaires, man. Why do you think that is? All these bills that they pass, these $1 trillion bills, relief funds, they're pocketing a lot of that money, man. All these different things that go into like, oh, we're gonna fix your roads. All right, 10% will go to the roads, and then the rest goes to you. And that's why you see your roads never get fixed, because you got a bunch of fucking thieves in office running your shit, man. And that's why you people are all bugged out, man. Why you're all retarded. You don't know anything about the political system or the country or how the country that you live in is even run. You don't know anything about it. Hollywood. Hollywood. Look how much money Hollywood makes just to bewitch you people and make you people retarded. You following all these different celebrities, trust the science. All they gotta do is put Jay-Z with a retarded with a trap beat behind him and say, I got the vaccine. And you people will line up in droves, man. They had out somewhere in the U.S. They fucking told people they would give them $100 to take that jab. People lined up in droves for $100, man. For $100. See, but that's gonna be, you know, major tests, you know, when it's gonna be, you can't do this, you can't do that, without, you know, proof of this jab. You got people that'll fold over $100 fucking dollars.
There's Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Yeah, man, that's exactly right. Esau will get you with some silly shit, man. Esau will deceive you with some super low level shit, $100. Oh, hey, if you get the jab, you don't gotta wear a mask no more. What? Lining up in droves. So how much? Hey, so Esau can get you with this nonsense, and then the ones that are harder to get. Oh, you can't go back to work without it. Boom. Hella people are gonna get it. Oh, you're not gonna be able to go to the store without it. Oh, boom. Hella more. You know, that's how Esau's gonna do it. He's gonna keep. Hey, it's that frog soup, man. You put the frogs in the pot, and then you turn the heat on while the water's cold. By the time the fucking frogs realize they're cooking, it's too late, man. Esau's just gonna take you down one brick at a time. And then those of us that are hardcore are not gonna take it. Well, then it's just gonna be indoctrination. So everybody's just gonna be like, well, we took it, you gotta take it. You know, it's that effect. It's like what happened in Texas. They lifted the mask mandate. They opened everything up, but the people were still enforcing it. Their fucking government said, hey, you don't gotta wear a mask anymore. But the people were still enforcing it. That shows you how fucking retarded the Americans are.
Like you mentioned, you take the jab, you don't gotta wear a mask. All these corporations are gonna enforce it to go into their store. Like CVS and Walmart, they're under the plan of the elite at home. So they're gonna say, well, we're just going to wear it in our store. Other customers, all this other bullshit. You know, so even if they just do still gonna have to wear a mask. So
yep. And you're gonna have got the jab for nothing.
It's just not mandatory. But these people are stupid, man. They got no wisdom. They have no spirit. That's what it is.
It's like they had brothers from. Oh yeah, slavery. This. But he's sitting there yelling all of this stuff about slavery and all these atrocities that were done to the so-called black man while he's jammed up. That's because you Israelites are full of shit, man.
The kid, if he's swear God, he's got a good job. Nurse right now. He's not thinking about the Lord. He's got, that spot. You don't have to worry about being bored. You're stacking bread. You got a good life going on. He can catch it out. Spiritually, he doesn't know that. So he's not thinking about how much you shine.
And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Yeah, fools hate knowledge, man. Like I was talking to my dad, and he was, he's got that live and let live spirit on him. And I was like, well, look at what this live and let live. He was like, now it's a problem because now they're forcing it on me. They're telling me I need to accept these things, And it was like, well, this is where that live and let live spirit gets you. It gets you here to this point where now it's in your fucking face and you have to deal with it.
You're either going to live or die.
Well, it's either you're gonna bow down to the image of the beast or you're not. And that's death. That's gonna be, the line. The line. They have that saying, the line drawn in the sand. Which side are you on?
Yeah, like this place is simple, man. These people have no direction of what's right and what's wrong. They just follow what the government tells them. You need 2 masks. You gotta wear 2 masks. Everything that the government tells them, they follow. These people have no wisdom. They don't know what the fuck's going on. They go to work, they go home, and then they're just on Netflix all day or on TikTok. Fucking nonsense. Two jabs. Eating all kinds of bullshit food, so now your body's just full of chemicals. You're walking around drooling on yourself and shit. Hey, people don't know what the fuck's going on.
It reminds me of this show that I watched. It was like this big ass fat dude, and he was talking about, I saw that piece of pizza, and my heart started pounding. And he went, kerslunk. I was like, damn, that's what your heart sounds like? Kerslunk.
Yes, these people have no type of wisdom, man. They just do whatever Esau tells them.
If you can find videos on the internet, Dr. Fauci, when this thing first started, talking about you don't have to wear a mask. Nah, it's cool, you don't gotta wear a mask. Then out of nowhere, now you gotta wear a mask. Then they were trying to say that masks didn't work. And then they said that they did work again. And then they started saying you gotta wear a mask while having sex. You gotta wear 2 masks. And it's on camera. Them saying all this shit. Where it says in the scriptures, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
This Hosea chapter 3, verse 6. My people are destroyed. It's lucky 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
And that's why, this place is the way that it is. It's because of a lack of knowledge, man. Right? There's no real direction here. Everybody's all separated from each other. That's why the scriptures are all about order. And this place is all about chaos. Everybody just doing what they want. Now that Generation Z has a new thing called shifting. Where they're talking about reality shifting. They're shifting their reality. Well, apparently everybody's got their own fucking reality.
Especially these young people. They act the way the fuck they want. They do what the fuck they want. They shift in their reality. You know, that's why they be all dyeing their hair and some are into fucking you know, like that steampunk shit. They're into cyberpunk now. Now they want to be half robot and shit. Now they want microchips now. Especially these nerds, man. They fucking want to open their room doors with the chip. Start the motorcycle with the chip. You know, that's this Generation Z, this new wave. And it's bugged out because they lack the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. That's why the world is all fucked up, because it's not under the umbrella of the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It's under the spirit. It's under the spirit of Satan. That's why 2/3 of our people are destroyed. For lack of knowledge. It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge. And the way you reject knowledge is you reject Yahweh. That's pretty much as we said, you rejected me. Because if you go super deep, wisdom is Yahweh Shai, man. When you go super deep, Sophia is Yahweh Shai. It said wisdom was created, was first thing created, knowledge, that was Yahweh Shai.
Word is wisdom. Because what is wisdom? To keep the commandments. What's that? What is it? Job 28:28. It's heavy, man, because that's Yahweh Shai's name literally means Savior, you know. He saves. He is the Savior. Alright? And the Most High demands that you worship Him. So if you don't pledge your allegiance to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, then you have no salvation. Right? You're not serving the Lord, so the Lord's going to destroy you.
It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no prince to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
There it is.
I will also forget thy children.
See, these nations, they don't belong to the Lord. You know, that's why they all have their own gods, their own laws, their own ways.
Their own money system, their own countries.
Yep.
The Lord's not doing them. You don't care about them.
They're not you don't care about them. They're not subject to the law. Alright?
But we are. That's why we're all jacked up as a nation. You know, wherever they're scattered, wherever the Israelites are scattered, they're subject to these curses, man. Like, I'll be watching, like, people that build cars and shit like that. And all the chicks, like, they can build some badass cars, but even the cars full of breaking and shit. But you see Esau, they got their own shops, they got, like, the best tools. Because Jacob learned these curses no matter what you put your hand into. But in the kingdom, we're going to be on a super high level right now. You can only get to a certain level, and then that's it, man. You know? Even if you're on a super high level with the Esau's, like military, you're still a Levite. You're still an Israelite. There's only so much you can tell you. There's only so many things you're able to do.
These nations are always going to look at you a certain way.
Oh, definitely.
These nations are always going to look at you a certain way because you're Israel. And it's just in their spirit to hate. That's why even if you look like another nation, they still sense that spirit within you. That's why you're an outcast. Like you have them Yakuza cats in Japan, they be looking down, they be looking, getting looked down upon and everything.
I was talking about the samurai. According to history, in order to be like an actual like badass samurai, they said you have to obtain at least 1 drop of black blood. to be an Israelite. And they said like one of the first like original samurai scenes in the world. That's why you got the cartoons. There's even other cartoons out there like that was before Afro Samurai. It's true. That's true.
The Most High is the former of all things, man. And Yahweh Shai, man. Without Yahweh Shai, nothing was made that was made, man. So literally everything that you see in the earth, the Lord created all that.
Just like Dragon Ball Z, when you look at the word Saiyan means vegetable. Just like the earth,
Yeah. All the music, all the stuff. You, how you move, your spirit, all these things. The Most High is the Father of lights, man.
It is Job 28:28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that is wisdom.
That is wisdom, the fear of the Lord, man. And that's what this place lacks, is the fear of the Lord. And that's what would allow you to do whatever you want to do. See, but if you have the fear of the Lord, things pop into your head, you're like, nah. Why? Because you understand. You understand that that's doing something wrong. Of course.